What's up? What's up, my people? We got 3 vintage CGC slabs. Let's go. All right, my friends, this is one of the best times. We've got a CGC reveal video. I have 3 slabs to share with you today. They are vintage. The vintage are more fun, so that means it is pre-1975. I think we've got one from 1967. We got 2 from 1957. So we are throwing it back, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun. So let's jump right in. As usual, I have seen these before. I've already looked at the grades. And we're going to talk about what I projected these at. We're going to talk about some details of the cover. We're going to talk about the pop reports, and we're going to talk about any previous sales. Okay, so let's jump in. This is the very first one. This is the one from 1967. You got your Marlboro ad on the back. And here we go. CGC 3.5. This is Tennessee football versus Alabama football. And it says Tennessee overwhelms Alabama. So this one's not actually mine. This slab right here is for my younger brother. My younger brother is a UT grad. He is crazy about Tennessee volunteer football. And I actually got him this newsstand as a gift and sent it in to be graded. So kind of a cool cover here. Got this image of, it doesn't even say who the players are. Well, the cover may say John Underwood. No, it doesn't. It just says Alabama versus Tennessee Volunteers. But you got a Tennessee defender there deflecting the pass is what it looks like. And that's fitting because in this game, Tennessee intercepted 5 passes to defeat Alabama 24-13 at Legion Field in Alabama in front of 72,000 people. And that was to snap a 25-game winning streak that Alabama had. So Tennessee went in there, went down to Alabama, took out Bear Bryant and the Crimson Tide, and this was a big win for them. Tennessee overwhelmed Alabama. So my brother will love to display this. Obviously, a 3.5 is not a big grade, but this is one of only 2 copies that have ever been graded. So it's not like you just see a bunch of newsstands floating around from this 1967 issue. And I get it. If you're a Tennessee football fan, this is a pretty sick display, in my opinion. So, of the 2 graded, there's a 4.5, and then there's this 3.5, and there have been no sales. So that's the first one. I do think that's cool, even though that is not mine, even though I do not care about Tennessee football. I hope my brother enjoys that one. Next 2 are mine. And as I mentioned, they are both from the year 1957. So we're talking the 54, 55, the 4th year of Sports Illustrated, because the first issue came out in 54. Right, we got some old school shoes there. Here we go. Oh yeah, love this cover. What a sick cover. Stan the Man Musial and Ted Williams, the Splinted Splinter, sharing the cover side by side there. Battle of the Titans All-Star Game. I got a CGC 4.5. I think this is such a freaking cool cover. So I projected this at a 1, and that was because I think the cover was like detached. So I thought that it was going to get slammed, but 4.5. I'm actually really surprised to get a 4.5 with the cover being detached. But to be truthful, the rest of it wasn't like horrible, But I don't know. I just really thought cover being detached, like, oh, you're going down to the very bottom level. But I'll take a 4.5. Yeah, for sure. So this is the 1957 All-Star Game. So this season, both of these guys won batting titles. Ted Williams won the batting title for the American League. He hit 388, which, as we know, he's still the last player in MLB history to have hit over 400 in a season. Musial won the NL batting title, hitting 351. Between these 2 guys, they won a total of 5 MVPs in their careers. They won 13 batting titles, and they appeared in 43 All-Star games. These are 2 of the all-time greats. I think Most people would put these guys in the top 10 of greatest baseball players of all time. I think that's pretty safe to say that these are two of the top 10 greatest players of all time. Pop reports. There have been 8 newsstand copies of this one graded. So once again, as awesome as this cover is, there's just not a lot of newsstand copies of this thing floating around from 1957. Of the 8 graded, the 2 highest are 7.5s. There's one 6.0, there's one 5.5, there's one 5.0, there's 2 4.5s, and then there's a 3.5. And so I've said this before. To me, when you got covers like this that are vintage, old school, and it's a newsstand that never had a mailing label, and you've got big time athletes on the cover, I think those are collectible and hold a little value in any grade at all. And so, looking at some past sales, there have been a few sales of this issue. In June of this year, very recently, a 5.0 sold for $225. And in January of this year, 2023, a 4.5, exact same grade as this one, sold for $180. So there you go. I would value this one personally right around $200 or so. And very happy to have it. Will not be selling it. Definitely a PC copy. I'm a Cardinals fan, so obviously got a lot of love for Stan the Man, and I think Ted Williams is awesome too. All right, last one. Best for last, right here. Also from 1957. Another Marlboro ad there on the back. And we're sticking with baseball. This is from March 4th, 1957. Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle, 6.5. So this is Mantle's 4th Sports Illustrated cover. 3rd time he was on the cover by himself, because I think the 2nd time he appeared on the cover was actually like an all-star game preview that had a bunch, probably like 10 total guys. So his head was one of like 10. And then his 3rd one was just him. And then this 4th one here is just him as well. Running here in spring training, it says 1957 spring training. The Real Mickey Mantle is what the article was titled, by Gerald Holland. By the way, this copy would have cost you 75 cents in 1957, and a year subscription would have cost you $7.50. Not too shabby. Hey, anything Mickey Mantle is freaking awesome. This is one of 19 copies graded, so Pop Report is slightly higher here. I mean, still ridiculously low, only 19 ever graded. The highest would be 2 8.5s, and this 6.5, it's a Pop one of 2. There are 9 graded higher. And there have been a few sales. So in December of 2022, about 6 months ago from when I'm recording this video, a 6.0, so a notch below this, sold for $500. Okay. And then in March of 2022, so over a year ago, a 7.5 sold for $1,475. So definitely, with it being Mickey Mantle, and being a newsstand, being 6.5, which is really not a bad grade for a 1957 cover. Definitely some value on this. I would, based on those recent sales, I would personally value this one around $500. The 6.0 sold for $500 in December. That's right around what I would expect this one to fetch. But once again, this will not be going up for sale. Definite PC item. Gotta love any Mickey Mantle newsstand vintage. All right, that is it. Hope you enjoyed that. Really appreciate any likes, comments, and subscribes. And until the next video, see you next time.